In this game, he's very aggressive, actually. And I'm not sure who's going to play today, but he may go Falco, he could go Rob, he could go Wario. I would call him a Wario main for sure, though.
That's quite a variety. Rob, I mean, adding Rob into either of those with those two characters.
Rob's a
is pretty
great
fun.
character. I think he gets kind of bodied by every top tier except for like maybe Inkling, but he's still a very good character. He gatekeeps a lot of characters lower than him. Like he kind of bodies the heavies because they can't deal with nair pressure. They can't deal with his edge guards. Like their kills so early.
I mean, I slightly disagree with him losing like all the high tier matchups. I mean, I guess it.
No, top tier, just straight top tiers, not the high tiers. I think he destroys all the high tiers for the most part.
Okay, yeah, I mean that's pretty fair. Because if you consider like all the top tiers, there's maybe like
I think Pichu,
10,
Wolf,
maybe
Peach.
5.
I think he gets kind of crapped on by all of them.
Yeah, but if you, I don't know if you know who Waddy is. He plays
Yeah.
Rob and We Fit. He does really good against a lot of the top players who are all playing like the top tier characters for the most part.
That's one of those situations where, like, I believe at the top level, your character choice barely matters anymore unless you're playing like below a mid tier.
Right.
To that point, you can make anyone work, really.
Yeah, that's very true. Which is quite insane to see. No, I really love Ken, and watching N play Ken is like, wow, I could totally do that. And then I try playing Ken, and I'm like,
It's difficult.
man, I really just can't get down these combos.
Once
It's
people
insane.
learn the matchup, it's really hard because Ken has, I would say, more fraudulent combos than most characters in this game. A lot of things that only work if you don't know the matchup, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like a lot of the Tatsu stuff is kind of fraudulent, but
It's mainly just like kind of like a 50-50. You get lucky
Yeah.
if you get a combo off while they're holding shield, and then you can get like close to a shield break, then they get scared, they can't shield for a little while, waiting
and
for it to reach.
people don't realize like when they can shield grab, when they can roll. Okay, we're
Right.
going to see Ness and Wario, I believe. So this is definitely going to be no camping. They're going to be brawling it out. BC is rather, I would say he's a more defensive player. He was known for his villager back in Smash 4, and he played Isabel for some time in this game. But he is rather aggressive with Ness, I would say. More so than most Ness players who just like magnet stall in the middle of the stage and try to throw arrows waiting for you to run into them.
Yeah, I mean the magnet stalling. I mean it's an insanely good strategy, but yeah, it's pretty. Can get pretty boring to watch. But I mean, if it gets you the win.
Yeah, if it works, it works.
What's
Do whatever you got to do to win. I mean, people forget that there's actual money on the line.
Yeah,
You
of
paid
course.
to get into the tournament, so you
Right.
shouldn't just, oh, I'm sorry, I paid my $5, but, the other guy's not going to have fun. I don't want to do this. No, dude, do whatever you want to do. Or even at a major, like, oh, I paid my $80 plus my hotel plus my plane flight. I don't want to camp the other guy.
No, in that case,
No, come on,
you play
dude.
to win in that case.
That's going to be a triple up there? Oh, mixing it up.
It's already getting the up air strings, 50%. But at this point, I don't think you can get a combo like that.
Yeah, Wario doesn't really have too many more combos anymore. Now it's just nickel and dime until death percent.
Right.
Aside from, like, weak nair stuff.
Yeah, we've got the down tilt dash attack is the classic.
Wow, that fair must be huge to actually have traded with Necessary.
Yeah, I mean, I hardly see anything that trades with Ness's aerials. I feel like he just always beats me out on most characters
It
that I
hurts.
play.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew.
Oh, yeah.
That catches both ledge jump and normal get up, so.
Yeah.
So at this point, BC might either roll or jump again. Yeah. Because in this game, you can do an aerial faster out of ledge jump than in most other games. That means you can do an aerial lower to the ground. So people that are just standing there will get hit by your aerials more often. I like the dash attack. That's a good trade.
Dash attack killing like 130-ish there.
Honestly, Wario's not going to die for another like over 100%. So I don't know. This is looking rough so far, and he's coming up to full waft soon. Or sorry, half waft. Better than full wafts.
Yeah, I mean, he can get a good combo here and use a half waft, or he can just hold it, take the stock regularly, and then last stock he just has full waft on the table, and Ness will have to look out for that the entire time.
I hear Wario players regularly complaining that half waft is much, much better than full waft, to the point where they actually wish full waft was not a thing.
Wow.
Oh, he could have made that back, unfortunately, but
He actually got gimped by the tail end of that up B there.
yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell which side will actually hit you because it looks like the head will hit you, but yeah, that's confirmed. I like that he got rid of it because now, since he's going to live so long, he'll have another either like 75% or full waft near the end of his next stock, if BC gets that far. But so far, he already got 55% off of one move, so.
PK Fire into Magnet.
And he's dead. They sent him the opposite way. Oh, no.
Wow.
I thought it sent him to the right. A little unfortunate for BC, but that's if you're Ismon, you're cheesing your life off.
Yeah, honestly, I'd be a little bit tilted if I was Ismon here.
It's fine. He wants the rage. He wants the rage.
Yeah.
That means your wall kills even earlier. Yeah, that magnet on shield is pretty fraudulent if you do have a good out of field option. Because if they magnet your shield, since Ness's frame data is not the greatest, he needs to nair, because up air and fair are a little too slow. Otherwise, you can just hit him out of the magnet stall. Chomp, yeah. That caught him. Oh, I thought he was gonna forward smash on the opposite side. Is he gonna go off stage? At this point, he can risk it. Oh, I like the up B. Up B does send out pretty far in this game. That's gonna be a kill. Oh, he didn't drop off back air. It's weird.
Yeah, that's pretty surprising. He didn't have a jump, so he had to recover with PK Thunder.
I guess he just didn't want to risk. He maybe wants to just hold the lead, and not bother.
Sometimes it's not worth taking the risk if you're not 100% confident in it, because I mean sometimes you can get the incorrect timing against PK Thunder, and then I mean that'll end up killing you. So
I like this. So that's not gonna kill him. He's at the 4 tilt kill percents. For Wario's gonna kill with 4 tilt at the edge. So now Wario doesn't really have to worry as much. Yeah. See the magnet stall, like I said, just wait, because they're always gonna fall with an aerial afterward. And then even if they don't, they have to incur like the hard or soft landing lag.
I think Ness is in kill range for down tilt dash attack right now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
he super died to that. He DI'd it poorly.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting that, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That was a really quick down tilt dash attack that comes out very, very fast.
With the way instant dash attacks work, you can, since down tilt dash attack works so fast, it sometimes catches people unprepared for DIing. So if you don't react, you're holding away, you die at like 80 or 90 at the edge. It's ridiculous. See what the counter pick's gonna be. He might go FD. FD's rather, it's pretty decent for Ness. You can trap Wario's landings forever. But,
yeah.
Are you really cheesing him and going Omega Battlefield? Come on, what is there terrible?
That is a strange choice to go Omega on.
Battlefield notoriously has very bad loadies, and I believe it has in every game aside from Brawl.
The ledges on it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like Melee, Battlefield, people just randomly fall to the even though they drop next to it, they're supposed to grab the ledge. It just doesn't grab the ledge randomly.
Oh, okay.
Smash 4, you can hit people through the stage constantly. There's like random bumps on it.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
Oh, you almost died there.
Yeah, that was...
So the meta there is like, whenever you see someone charging a smash attack, because get up attack got so heavily buffed, you can just get up attack. You have full invincibility in this game whenever you get up attack. So if you see like someone trying to call you out, like charging an up smash or something, just get up attack. Because no matter when they throw out their move, unless it's like an Olimar or something, which even then I don't think it would really hit you, because the Pikmin become inactive once they pass through you, you can just do that, and that grabbed them so far.
Yeah, that was a little magnet grab there from Wario's mouth.
Very even game. This is where the magnet stalls really shine, because you don't have any platforms to go around. Because the thing about magnet stalls is that you have to decide which arrow to use based on where your opponent is. So if they're like horizontal and like directly below you, you can nair. If they're right above you, you can fast fall up there. If they're right in front of you, you can fast fall fair. But because of the way platforms work in this game, they you can basically vary your timings on where you're going on the platforms and change the direction you're coming in. So it makes it that much harder for the net to decide which arrow to use. Here, it doesn't matter because you're always coming in from the same direction every single time. Should be a dash attack. Oh, he doesn't. All right.
I think Wario here has been using his side B too much at the ledge.
Yeah,
he has. At this time. But the dash attack killing.
95. Wario still got a rather healthy life unless he gets. That's going to be triple. Oh no, he misses it. Ness is slow. He gets out of some combos that other people normally would have.
Is it just that hard to DI out of?
You get sent nowhere. So the thing about this game is that before you get sent to tumble, which is where your character's like kind of falling, spinning around a little bit, you actually cannot DI moves.
Okay.
So because you don't back throw. Oh no. See, the bad thing about back throwing there is that your back throw is now stale, so the next one might not even kill. He's dead.
Wow. Is that a half walk?
Yes, I believe so.
2 minutes?
No, I think that was full. That was full. We got the full animation and everything. I mean, it didn't really matter. It would have killed regardless, but he's dead.
Back through killing. But Wario has full stock lead here. Let's see if he can hold out.
I think it's almost impossible to come back from Wario whenever he has a gigantic lead on you because of the way WAF works.
Yeah, I mean, unless, you know, Wario whiffs or Ness just plays out of his mind here.
Yeah, you have to outplay the opponents to such a significant degree that it's just, against other people that are also very good at the game, it's not realistic.
Right, it's just waiting for a mistake, possibly.
Yeah, he's now far out of the percent where he cannot DI moves anymore. It's usually, so at low percents you can jump and air dodge at the same frame, which is why some things will take your jump, but you won't be able to air dodge because jump comes out frame 1 and air dodges come out like much later. Okay. Some come out frame 2, some come out frame 4. But that's like your only escape option. But because they come out on the same frame, you have no way to escape a lot of combos at low percents. So when Wario nairs you at 0, you're just gonna have to hold that percent. It's just up to the Wario to drop it, really.
Seeing a lot of stalling here, just waiting for an opening. Even percents, and I mean, the longer you stall, the more waft charge Wario gets. So.
Yeah, the even percents is very, very bad considering he has a full stock deficit.
Right, you can't even consider it even.
Almost totally even.
It's a lot of stalling. It's kind of hard to tell whether Wario is stalling more or Ness is.
I think the Ness is stalling, which is the problem here, because you can't, like, you don't have the stock lead. You don't have the luxury of, you know, camping or waiting anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to go in.
I don't know if he was just waiting for the right opening and couldn't find it, or he just